And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk here on WKAC, the Big 1080. We are live on our Signees show today. We've got two little bitty fellas right here.
I've known these kids since they were ninth graders. So
Did you know them before they had beards? Or they been shaving ever since they were seventh graders?
I think they might have grown that after their eighth, ninth grade.
Hey, it's something about Ardmore. The guys, even in 1983 when I was in school, them boys from Ardmore
Always had beards.
Yeah, Tony Prestle, man, he had a beard when he was 12. I'm telling you,
Hey,
something
start
else.
early.
You know, Tony, I love you, man, if you listen, so we're just having fun. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, from Ardmore Tigers, I'm guessing these are football players.
Yes, they are.
Okay, I don't think they're swimmers, but Mason Graham and AJ Jones could be swimmers.
Could be.
Make sure your microphone's on. Now it's off. All right, now we're good.
Hey, we're good.
Cooking with gas.
There you go.
There you go.
So tell us your name, brother, and where you're going to school.
So I'm Mason Graham. I'm a offensive lineman from Ardmore High.
Awesome.
It's kind of hard to designate what exact position I played. I've been on them all, especially my senior year. But I signed on to Georgetown College in Kentucky, not to be confused with Washington.
Yeah. Yeah, at first everybody's like, Georgetown what? Yeah. But Georgetown in Kentucky.
And it was mainly one of the biggest factors as to why I chose that college was just the winning record and the ideology that circles around that winning. You know, whenever it's a successful program, football is what that school is about. But don't let that get you confused. I'm also a person. I'm not just a helmet, unlike other bigger colleges that I was looking at.
Gotcha.
You know, I was being recruited by Middle Tennessee, UT Martin. I was being looked at by Troy and UNA. But one thing I found in common with the smaller colleges that was recruiting me was that, you know, I want to say father figure sort of connection, just because, like Coach Cronin, for example, he is an outstanding coach, and he's a great man in general. And he sees us as people and scholars, not just athletes and a number on a jersey.
Okay.
And that's probably the biggest reason as to why I chose Georgetown College.
What are you going to major in?
I'm going to do the legality side of business, writing contracts, and I may get into the analytical side regarding numbers and such, but what I want to do is write contracts for the Arsenal and work with my mom and dad, with them over there.
Wow.
Hey, Mom and Dad.
Most people don't want to work with you. They're like, I'm going to get away from Mom and Daddy. But that's good, Mason, that you said you want to be around Mom and Daddy.
Oh, man, I love my mom and daddy so much. They've helped me through every step of this process, and they've helped me reach every dream I've ever had.
That's awesome.
That is great. Well, man, keep dreaming and keep reaching, because it just get better and better as you get
I got
older.
some more questions for him, but we'll put it together. I've got some ones for both of them.
All right.
So we'll let AJ talk next.
Tell us your name, where you going, and et cetera, just like this guy did.
My name is AJ Jones, and I'm going to Huntington University.
Huntington?
Yes, sir.
Division III, Montgomery. Is Coach Turk still the man there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, got a great program down there, man.
And
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it.
And you also get to play with be down there with one of your former teammates, right?
Oh, yeah, I get to play with Cody Kuncho.
Cody's big. Love that kid and love these guys too. But Cody was one of the first ones I dealt with at Ardmore, and I was great when AJ told me, found out he was going to Huntington, get to play with Cody. So
we had him on our very first Signees show.
We absolutely did. The first time we did one, we had Cody on. So, but what made you decide on Huntington?
Well, it's a family-oriented place. You know, that place is. When I got there, I felt like I was at home. It just felt great when I got there.
So, who else was recruiting you?
Harding University over in Searcy, Arkansas, and also Point University in
Georgia?
West Point, Georgia.
Yes.
Yeah. It was kind of a tough decision, but I chose Huntington. Like I said, it was close to home, and also it felt like home when I got there on campus.
Yeah.
And I met Coach Turk, and he's a nice guy when I first met him.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah. The coaches are all nice when you get there, and they say,
yeah.
"Okay, son, now it's over with."
That's what Cody told me when I went for an overnight stay one night. That's what he said.
So what do you want to major in, AJ?
I want to go into secondary education. I want to be a teacher, and I want to coach some too.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to follow in Coach Legg's footsteps. But that's what I want to tell you. Coach Legg, he's out on the softball field, Dave. He wanted me to tell y'all how proud he was of both of y'all. And I know y'all probably got some things to say maybe about Coach Legg, and then Coach Smith coached you senior year.
Yeah. It's been It was crazy. It was great having Coach Legg, though. He's taught me a lot, and he didn't teach me just how to be a player. He taught me how to be, an adult, be a young man, and show character and build character. And so did Coach Smith this last year.
That's awesome.
It was just, it was great. It's been great.
You got anything to say about that, Mason?
Yeah, I just want to echo what AJ said. Coach Legg, not only was he a coach and he wanted us to win, but he also wanted us to become great young men, scholars, athletes, husbands, and I really appreciate that from Coach Legg. I dedicate most of my success to him. I mean, pushing me in those summers, making me drive those sleds, everything.
I remember being out there a few times, and y'all just wanted to give it up, and you had to push that further. But like he said, there was a reason why he was doing that. It wasn't because he didn't like y'all guys. It was because he was wanting to see y'all developed in this next step, which both of y'all are, and I know how proud he is. He wanted me to let y'all know how proud he was of y'all, and where y'all how far y'all've got, and he knew y'all could do it. You just had to. Sometimes you had, because I remember when we had Cody up here. I think Cody in his 10th grade, he went into Coach Legg's office and told him he was quitting. And Coach Legg basically told him he wasn't quitting. And
we've heard that story many
times. Y'all, I'm sure y'all heard that. And like I said, now Cody's there. So that's what you say some days when you want to give up, you just got to fight through it and just keep on going.
It's kind of like the biggest character builder Coach Legg ever gave me was the F train. You remember that, Bama Zach?
Anytime we had a
just tell us about it.
So I came in my freshman year. Obviously, I hadn't really played much football for my school. I came in my middle school year in 8th grade, but wasn't very successful at that. I came in as a freshman. I had some rough grades, a lot of D's and C's. And Coach Legg, he gathered all of us around, turned in our report cards, and everyone who had a bad grade like that had to go out to the field and run 5-yard air.
Oh, yeah. I remember,
Oh, man.
So that made you want to get your grades up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I recall next report card I had 1B. So.
What about you, AJ?
I've always had pretty decent grades, so
you didn't have to follow where Mason.
I've never been on it much, but I've seen it, and
you've seen other people do it.
I saw him do it. It made me not want to go on.
I don't want to go there.
It motivated him from afar.
That's great. So
I don't want any of that.
That's right. So I know y'all. I guess y'all will be here reporting here for long, won't you?
Yes, sir. I got it. Well, yeah, I'm probably gonna go down there sometime in June.
So right after graduation, same thing with you, Mason.
Yes, I'm actually reporting in for the very first day of training on May 28th, which unfortunately I think is 4 days after we graduate.
Wow, man! So it's like no fun to enjoy. It's like the real the next part of your life is about to start.
Yes, sir. I'm going to have plenty of enjoyment come that fall. I'm going to make up for it.
Yeah. Well, I just personally want to say these two special guys, because like I said, I watched them work their way up from all the way from 9th grade on, and actually, saw them a little bit in 8th grade, but just let y'all know I'm proud of y'all, and I know y'all going to do great, and we'll look forward to reading about y'all on Saturdays.
Thank you, Zach.
Absolutely.
Love you, Bama Zach.
Love you, fellas.
It's hard not to love Bama Zach.
I try to love everybody.
Can't we all just get along?
They all just get along. And we did, and that's great.
That's good. That is awesome. So,
and speaking of Ardmore, you showed me the text. Ardmore defeated East Limestone. Was it 12-0 in the county softball tournament this
according to our roving reporter,
they are county champs.
Beanie Hargrove.
Awesome. Beanie gave us the okay.
Beanie on the scene there.
So yeah, I knew they were the top seed, and I think they played their first game last night at 9:00.
Wow!
And East Limestone had started I think their first game was at 3 yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
So it's a long drawn out, but congratulations, Coach Ball and those girls.
Yep. County champs, Ardmore Lady Tigers.
Yeah.
So
do that one more time.
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all done had y'all senior prom?
Yes, sir.
So y'all are done with it. Yeah, East Limestone believes tonight. So there you go.
Awesome.
Good job, fellas. And
good job. Congratulations
Thank
again,
you
guys.
so much.
Another great segment here on the Signees Show with Applebee's Tailgate Talk. We're going to take a quick break and be right back.